Howdy gamers of the world. Today I'm going to be showing you that some of your games do work on Windows 10. I know a lot of people are worried about upgrading to Windows 10 because they're thinking, oh god, my games, my Steam, my files are not going to work. As long as you follow the steps in my other video of how to upgrade the PC or update the PC rather to Windows 10 rather than doing a fresh install, then you'll be fine with that. Today I'm just going to be showing you a few games, the ones that are in this list, and show you that they do all work on the system with Windows 10 Professional running, and that'll apply to Windows 10 Home as well. If you don't have any of the games listed, then I apologise, but these are just a few games that I wanted to show you that do work, especially Steam as well. But I'll start with, as you can see, the NVIDIA GeForce Experience does work. So for any of you gamers worrying that you won't be able to run NVIDIA GeForce Experience, which is part of your graphics processing unit, then you don't need to worry about that because it does work. What you will need to do is it will come up saying that there's a driver update, but if you have automatic updates turned on for your drivers anyway, then you'll be fine with that. But I'll now be running through the games that are on this list just to show you that they do work with the system. Okay, firstly Steam. As you can see, it does run fine. I didn't have to do any updates to Steam other than the updates that Steam seems to do on its own every time it opens. What is with that, by the way? There's like a million updates a day for Steam. But Steam does work just fine, so you will be able to download games and play them as you have been. Right, now this shows Grand Theft Auto 5 running on the PC with the Windows 10 Professional installed, and it's running fine, as you can see, 30 FPS. That's embarrassing, but no, it is running fine. I'll show a bit of gameplay as well, just to show that it really is working. So here's Grand Theft Auto 5 working fine in Windows 10 Professional. Next up, we'll be taking a look at a slightly older game, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It's still a classic. This one's actually from the Windows Store as opposed to Steam, which gives you a bit of an idea that games that are from other services as opposed to Steam do work as well. So say you have something from there's GOG as well as Steam. I have another game from GOG, which is Witcher 3, which I'll show you in a bit as well, which does work fine. But as you can see, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas from the Windows Store does work fine on the system. So now we're on good old Assassin's Creed Unity, which some people love, some people hate. If you hate it, it's because your system specs are bad. But anyway, as you can see as well, Assassin's Creed Unity is running fine on the system on Windows 10, so there's no worries there. Now another Ubisoft special, we have South Park: The Stick of Truth, which does also run fine on the system. So another game we got here is Witcher 3, which is highly loved across the masses again. This one is ran through GOG as opposed to Steam, as said, so you will be able to run GOG and games through that, just as you will with Steam on Windows 10. So next up I have the Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World, but this is run on an emulator called the Z-SNES, which is an emulator of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and I believe Z-SNES does run other platforms as well on it, but that does work fine, the Z-SNES. So if you do have the Z-SNES with some retro games on there, then that'll run fine. I do have some other videos on the channel of me playing Mario through the Z-SNES, so if you want to check them out, do go for it. Now interestingly, The Sims 4 didn't actually want to open on Windows 10. I've tried it a few times and it's coming up with a error message. So I'll have to look into that. But if you've got Sims 4 and you're really into it, you might want to do a bit of research online as to whether or not you think you want to take the risk, because for me it's not working at the moment. But we'll move on now to Gary's mod. Okay, so here we are in Gary's mod, and it's opened up fine in the Windows 10 operating system. I won't join an online game because I'm trying to keep the video PG and the Gary's mod community or anything but PG, so we won't do that. But as you can see, it is running absolutely tickety boo, so no worries there. Okay, so here we are in the world of Team Fortress 2, and as you can see, it's opened up and it's running fine again. Similar community to Gary's mod, so we won't join an actual match, but as you can see, it's opened and it's running fine, so there's no worries there if you're thinking about upgrading to Windows 10. Okay, so now we're on to Minecraft. Interestingly, Microsoft recently actually bought Minecraft. They've also released an app now in the Windows Store, which is a Minecraft Windows 10 Edition Beta, which costs $7.99, but you can get it free if you do own the the copy of Microsoft that you bought from Mojang. But as you can see, Minecraft opens up fine as well. I have run it and it runs fine, so there's no worries there if you're a big Minecraft fan. Just make sure you upgrade rather than doing a fresh install to avoid getting rid of your previous saves on Minecraft, because obviously it would be a bit of a bummer if you lost the huge castle that you've been building, for example. Okay, so here we are on Goat Simulator. I'm not sure why I still have this game, but if you are thinking of upgrading to Windows 10, rest assured you will still be able to run Goat Simulator, and you can do things like this all day long for the rest of your life. Okay, here we are on Miscreated, and as you can see, it does open up and run fine on the Windows 10 operating system. Okay, that's it for now, guys. If you do have any questions about which games would run with what operating system, then do leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.